Hey, this is Dan from Honeymoon Always, and I just finished a week of surfing at the Gotiagua Surf Camp here in Costa de Caparica in Portugal. If you have not subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. But if you have, then you know that the first thing that gave us the idea of moving to Portugal was looking for surf camps. And while we didn't move here just for surfing, it is what got us interested in Portugal in the first place, to then look into all the other reasons that we might move to Portugal, which is what we ended up doing. So with winter coming, I wanted to make sure I could get some surfing in before it got too cold, and scheduled this surf camp, which is only 20 minutes from Lisbon. So I'm gonna take you through what it's like to be at a surf camp, what the schedule looks like, what the vibe is like, to give you an idea of what it would be like if you decided to do a surf camp here in Portugal. One of the great things about this surf camp is its proximity to Lisbon. It was a quick Uber drive for us, which meant I could go for the full week, and since Michelle didn't want to do that much surfing, she could just come over for the day a couple times. So being a surf camp, obviously there was a lot of surfing. And to start it all off, we had a theory lesson from one of the surf instructors to get us ready to hit the waves. To start each surf session, we would suit up, grab our boards, do a quick warm-up with stretches, and then head out into the waves. We had one group that was for absolute beginners, and then we had one group for everyone else. And since I had been surfing a few times, I was with that group. For the 5 days of surfing, I was able to fit in 7 sessions. Each day we were scheduled one session with an instructor, but there was some flexibility, so we were able to go early sometimes, stay later, and even fit in a second lesson on a couple of the days. But I don't know if that's just us because it was the end of the season, or if that's always that way. Overall, it was just a great experience to really focus on surfing day in and day out to really improve, because Michelle and I, we take surf classes here and there in the past, but you kind of spend half of the class remembering what you already knew, whereas doing a surf camp where you do it day after day, you really build on what you know, and our arms were able to kind of get used to all of the paddling, which made it easier for us to surf and catch waves in the later days. After a few sessions of surfing, we had a night where we reviewed video of everyone so that we could learn from it. I think everyone got a good laugh watching me as I stumbled to get up and then finally strike my surfing pose. Beyond surfing, there was also yoga, which I enjoyed much more than I expected. It was every single morning at 8 o'clock, and it was just a great way to start the day, and our instructor was awesome. It was a great mix of like yoga for the fitness aspect of it and flexibility, but also the mental part of it, and she even incorporated some more of the spiritual stuff with it. And so overall, it was just a great experience and a great way to start each day. And I've never done yoga like consistently like that. So after a week of doing yoga, I could feel myself being a little more flexible and a little more comfortable in there. And yeah, just mentally a great way to start each day. When you arrive at the camp, you receive a schedule for the whole week, which changes week to week a little bit. There's a lot of fun throughout the week, but it's not super packed, so you have plenty of free time. There was a game night, which included a ping pong and foosball tournament. There was also a night to review the photos that had been taken throughout the week, and a karaoke night. All of the night activities ended fairly early, probably around 9:30 or 10. And that was great for me because I'm not the person that during all of this physical activity wants to go out. But if you are that type of person and you want to go out, there's plenty of opportunity to do that. If you're like me and want to go to bed, just put on some earplugs and you're good to go. For the food, the day starts with an amazing breakfast. There were rolls, bread, meat, cheeses, and an additional dish every day like eggs and bacon or pancakes, and the yogurt bowls were the most popular with different fruit toppings each day. For dinner each night, there were great home-cooked meals, including appetizers, drinks, and desserts, and a main course like chicken curry. One night there was a rice and seafood dish, and a barbecue night. For accommodations, I stayed at the main surf house in a shared room with 4 beds, which were definitely above average for a hostel. They have private curtains, which give you the privacy you need and also keeps the light out. And really, they were just ideal for someone who is going alone like me. There are also twin rooms or double and single rooms if you're going together with someone or if you just want a little more privacy. And in the main surf house, those all share a bathroom. But if you go to the other house that's just down the street, there are a couple more options that give you a little more privacy. They have an ensuite room that includes its own bathroom, as well as other twin rooms, and overall there's less guests over there, so it gives you a little more privacy and probably a little more quiet. But if neither of these work for you, then you can always rent something nearby and just schedule surf lessons on your own schedule. We ended the week with a fun barbecue on Friday night that included all of our new friends at surf camp, the staff, and even a few fun awards. So that is what you can expect going on a surf camp in Portugal. I went to Gota de Agua, which is located in Costa de Caparica. Really great waves that were very consistent the whole time. And they really did a great job putting on this surf camp for people like me who wanted to just be better at surfing and have a good time. So let us know, have you been to a surf camp? Is this something you think you would do? Or let us know if you have any questions. Bye.